awstifler.
While I get set up, I have a few things behind me. Let's give a shout out to the weather gods. There was a little stress leading up to this, so it's spectacular today. I'm Andrew. Good evening, everyone. A lot of you out there. Ooh, giving away my first prop. I'd like to first thank the Beals and Mucklows. Without them, we would not be here celebrating today. I also want to take a minute for Johnny and Alexa. You guys have spent the better part of a year planning this amazing event. Can you guys stand up for just a second? Times in your life where you're going to be surrounded by this many friends and family. It is beautiful. Everyone's here for you. We all love you. Okay, enough. Back to me. I'm the best man.
The best there
You know what? What's funny about that? Johnny never actually asked me to be his best man. He implied it. He told me I had a lot of work to do. Never asked me. Either way, I'm happy to oblige.
It was expected.
He was expected? Yeah, he was my best man, so I was trying to get him back. So here we are. I've actually known I've been standing in this spot for 9 years. I didn't know who the lovely bride would be, but Johnny did tell me I'd be his best man in a bar. The Moose in Jackson Hole. I think there might have been a few drinks. We hugged it out. Here we are. Oh boy. I digress. A little background first on our friendship. I've known Johnny since we were 12. That's 19 years of Johnny. That's a lot of Johnny. We met as gangly preteens in Drownland training at Sugarbush. He was wearing a no fear hat with little eyes on it. He's still... Okay. He's going to be one of my props, but I couldn't find him. We immediately bonded, and we've definitely been friends ever since then. So, I quickly learned that Johnny has an incredible ability to get you to go along with his amazing ideas. A lot of you have been influenced by Johnny and you don't even know it. So in order to provide a few examples of our friendship and things that went on in the past 19 years, I have a few props to go through just to explain it. Alright, so I already kind of showed these up, but stone blades. These are amazing. I think Platinum and Taka, you know what these are. Johnny decided that this technology was the wave of the future. And he got all of us to purchase a pair. I traded in another birthday present to get these. I was going to go scuba diving. Here we are. So this accomplished two things for me. It made me, and then ruined my chances at ever being a decent ski racer. It also enabled me to spend an enormous amount of time with close friends in the woods, getting stuck. Those will forever be favorite memories. So, Heineken bottle. First time we got drunk. Sorry, John. We were 16. He spent, I don't know how many weeks, but going day by day up to his unsuspecting grandmother's, taking one beer at a time. to go to Mount Philo and have a good time. He actually grabbed no duels too. I think Cotton drank it. Alright, we got
I promise to get it.
Basin Harbor Club banner. So, we spent our formative years working at Basin Harbor Club, but the banner signifies Johnny's love for banners. He did not necessarily get them freely, but he had a lot of them. And Basin Harbor Club, he convinced me that it was such an amazing place to work that I had to get a job there. I spent 3 summers working on the waterfront. It's been compared to Dirty Dancing. I don't think I should get into the stories, but I'll leave it at that. Oh boy. So you might not be able to see this headband. It says Jackson Hole. First, Johnny did go to college. He went to St. Lawrence. And there are a lot of saints here. You guys, shout out to you. I actually don't know what happened at St. Lawrence. He didn't tell me much. I know you had an amazing time. You got educated. Alright, moving on to Jackson. I think a pivotal moment in our lives was when we had to figure out what we were going to do after college. And I spent the summer working on the waterfront at Basin Harbor, and Johnny was at the golf club. I was on the water ski boat. I think I was looking good, I don't know. And I was talking to all sorts of people from Boston, New York, collecting business cards, and I was trying to network to get a job in finance because I had a degree in economics. And then towards the end of the summer, Johnny goes, no, we're moving to Jackson Hole. So he spent the entire fall having nightly showings of ski movies. And then we decided to move to Jackson Hole. So my dad sat me down before we left. I was all packed up. He said, don't expect to find yourself out there. So Johnny and I set out to prove him wrong. I have no idea where I'm on this piece of paper. So we took off for Neverland in the fall, and I ended up staying 3 years. I was going for a winter, and he was there for the better part of 4 years. May not have found myself, but I did get to ski Epic Pow. And oh yeah, I did meet my wife, Caroline. And thank you, Johnny, for convincing me to go out there. It was actually at Johnny and Nick and Adam's New Year's party where the magic began. So thank you again. There are definitely a few people out in there that are still enjoying the Jackson Hole lifestyle. AJ? So I moved back to Vermont after 3 years to go back to school. Johnny stayed another winter. He heard the Green Mountains calling. So he showed up. And a little while after, he'd been here for a little while, trying to figure out what he wanted to do. And he got a good job, and he's trying to get settled. And he told me he was trying to get the courage to ask a girl out. And that's not typical of Johnny. He's never nervous. He was never nervous with a girl. For some reason, this one he was nervous about. So he rarely got her number. And then he didn't screw up the first date because she said yes. And then it was time to introduce her to his friends. So he decided to take her to an amazing place, the Demo Derby. So the first time I met Alexa, and this stack of $1 bills, no, it's not from a bachelor party. It's from when I met Alexa. Johnny likes to bet on on cars. Which one's gonna win? So this is what I want off of him that night. So we finally got our chance to meet Alexa. She passed her test with flying colors. She immediately endeared herself to us. You're an amazing person. So I only have 2 more. So this, you can't probably see it from here. It's a Patron bottle, but inside of it is sand. This sand comes from a small island off the coast of Maine. I don't need to tell you about the Patron, but I knew Johnny had met his match when we did a couples trip out to my family place off the coast of Maine. And we packed a week's worth of activities into 2 days. One adventure included taking a boat out to a small island called Beal. Our walk around the island, I was taking selfies up on a big granite rock, and I got Johnny into joining, and Caroline and Alexa, and I thought I got Alexa, and then I looked at the picture, and she was behind us doing shadow puppets on the wall, and it just shows she can find fun in any situation. It doesn't matter where it is. She is a wonderful person to be around. And exactly a year later, we went back to right below that granite rock on the beach where the sand is from, and Johnny got down on one knee and proposed.
You gotta give it to him.
The sand? Yeah, I'll give it to him. So you were waiting when this was going to come back. So Johnny made his hometown of Charlotte sound so great that Caroline and I decided to buy a house there. And we came home one day, and there was this little pink head enjoying our white iris. And on the bottom, I finally flipped over. I couldn't figure out where it was from. I thought it was from my dad because he has a weird sense of humor. And on the bottom it says, "Hi, I'm Fabio, and I'm fabulous." Okay, I guess that's Johnny's handwriting. And so then I read a little more, and there's this price tag, and it says USA made, and then it says single from Lowe's or whatever, and it says, "And I'm single." Okay, so guess what, Fabio? You're not single anymore. This is Fabio. So, that's the last one. Because of his influential nature over the past 19 years, I can thank him for the endless adventures and keeping me on my toes. Johnny has finally met his match. I couldn't imagine a better person to marry my best friend. So please raise your glasses. Here's to Johnny and Alexa and a lifetime of adventures together.